Hi, how you doing? Seth Smith from Upstream BJJ, my buddy Raza here, and I'm just going to do a real quick arm triangle from side control, give you guys some details I think might help you out a little bit. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to start out in side control, and when I'm setting up an arm triangle, one of the first things that I like to do is I like to try to open the guy's elbow up by kind of just driving forward and punching this up. That opens up his elbow and I can get my middle finger to hook inside of his armpit, okay? So now I'm gonna take my elbow, I'm gonna pull it back towards me and then anchor it kind of to my hip, all right? And that you can see already opened up a lot of space between his elbow and his body. So sometimes you guys will just be able to get your head in there, but if the guy's really trying to keep his elbow closed, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hand, I'm gonna bring it inside and grab his bicep and put my elbow on the mat, all right? So once my elbow's on the mat, I'm just gonna open it and stick it on the mat again. And here you'll feel like if you keep your elbow on the mat, he can't close his elbow and it gives you plenty of room to get your head in here, okay? It's a lot easier than trying to use your palm to push this up. It's not that that can't be done, but it's a little unstable. Here, you get this and you just open your elbow and stick it. It's really hard for him to close. So I'll drive my head in and drive up, okay? So now my head is responsible for keeping this open, so really make sure you keep your spine straight. You know, your head's bent a little bit and he starts crunching his elbow down, it's gonna crunch you up. So keep your head strong here, okay? So I'm making my shoulder really heavy into his face and I'm gonna cut my shin across his thighs, okay? Here. Driving off of this knee, I'm gonna bring my head up and take all the slack out of this, lock my hands, okay? I'm gonna take my other leg, and what I'm doing is I'm keeping all my weight into my hips, so you can see how my knees are just kind of floating here. I'm putting all my weight on Raza here, and I'm using my other leg, switching, hooking on the other side, and sliding off, okay? So if you can bring the camera around here to the front, okay? So once you guys have gotten here, you wanna be palm to palm, okay? Making sure that the one that's under his head is the one that's palm down. And what I'm gonna do is kind of look away and get as low as I can here, pull the slack out, and then I'm driving my chest in and settle. And I'm just waiting. It may take a couple seconds, but the guy's gonna tap. You don't wanna just like squeeze super hard and try to force the tap. Just lock in and just wait a few seconds, you'll be good to go. Hope it helps.